Hello and welcome to our live daily tarot show. I'm your hostess, Melinda NailFanatic, coming to you for Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And today we'll be pulling Words of Clarity from my custom Words of Clarity deck, which is available to you through my website. If you'd like one of your own, each is a handmade creation special for you. And so we'll be pulling the words for our love, peace, and happiness. Then we'll go into my Play School flashcards and how our message is enhanced. And then we'll use the Hermetic Tarot for a tarot message. It wants to be spoken today that the energy is calling forward for us. So if you're watching this video and you'd like a card pulled for you at the end of the live general, you can send your super chat love donation of $5 or more American money, and we'll pull and channel some messages for you. Okay, with that being said, and then we're going to begin with our singing bowl. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. All right. Let's see what is the words of clarity for our love. We have overstanding praise for love. For our peace, we have creation. And for our happiness today, the word of clarity is consideration. And the bottom of the deck for all of it is prosperity. So prosperity is the foundation for the daily words of clarity. And you are born to prosper. We were born to prosper on this earth. And in order to do that, we would have to grow, and I'm being shown a seed that begins inside the dirt. And inside the dirt, it must break free from its husk and begin to grow until it finally breaks ground. And when it breaks ground, it has an understanding. It stands underneath all things. And as it comes into its maturity, it can have an overstanding depending on how tall it grows, on how tall it was made to grow. It can grow to have an overstanding, but it will always have an overstanding of certain understandings if you follow the flow. And with overstanding coming out in our love, it's like, what are you overstanding? What are you overstanding? What is overstanding? Understanding, let's look at that first to develop the contrast. Understanding is being underneath and standing underneath and looking up and seeing the bottom. You can see the bottom. But once you have become large enough, expanded wide enough, and become conscious enough, you can zoom out and see the overstanding, which allows you to see this element and all the surrounding elements and have an overview picture. And in love today, how do you have overstanding in situations? Okay. For your peace, creation. It's a great time for you to embrace. Thank you. To embrace your creations, embrace your creative ability, whether that is in speaking, in singing, in painting, in baking, in cooking, in folding laundry, like whatever it is that keeps you peaceful. Yes, for somebody, folding laundry makes them very peaceful. We're so proud of these people. Yes. But what increases your peace? Be creative in that aspect. You know something that works for you, whether it's gardening in your yard or mopping your floors. People have different things that they love to do that somebody else calls chores. In your happiness, it says consideration. To what are you giving your consideration? To what will you give your consideration? Understanding that, take peace in knowing that your prosperity is building as well. With prosperity at the bottom of our deck, you're building prosperity. You're creating prosperity for yourself by honoring the peace within you, right? Also in your happiness, consideration, prosperity. If you consider where you have been prosperous and where your prosperousness, your prosperity is growing. Yes, this is going to help enhance your happiness. Okay, I hear that you've had an understanding of how love will affect your prosperity. Sitting in the energy of love, you've been able to zoom out from issues and realize that if you could change your point of focus to one more of love, it affects your prosperity in a positive way, a way that you appreciate every day. So let's see, what is the flashcard for our message today? Thank you. We have the swings. And I hear, remember that in life, the law of rhythm says that what swings this way must swing the other way as well. And so things are in motion. And where you've been, and where you've been waiting, are you willing to get on the swing? Are you willing to go with the flow? And what I'm being shown, interesting, what I'm being shown for somebody, this is really going to apply to your means of earning an income. And what I've been shown is the discomfort that I sensed when I was in this state of learning to go with the flow. I always worked for a paycheck, okay? And 12 years ago, I quit. And I used to freak out because when I quit, I had a very nice paycheck, biweekly and monthly bonuses. And when I went out and started this nail career of mine 12 years ago, I didn't know how or when the money would flow. And so I had some trepidation, is the word that they're giving me. And to somebody, this truly applies at this point in time. Some trepidation, right? About where is this money going to come from? And what I was shown was I'm hearing it took about 3 years to really get into the swing of things, where, enjoy the work while you have it. Praise it. Be grateful for the work when you have it, because there will be time off coming. And do not curse the time off either, because the time off is part of the cycle. It's a phase that you will pass through. Okay, it's part of the pendulum swinging back and forth. Everything in its perfect timing and divine timing. And if you know that, then you give praise for the work that we have today. And you give praise for the chance to rest and recuperate. And we give praise for the off days, and praise for the work days, and praise for the praise days, which is every day. Praise. Okay. The bottom of the deck we have is a gift. Oh, yay. I love this. With prosperity at the bottom of the deck on our words of clarity, and the gift at the bottom of the deck here with our flashcards with the swing. It's like, look, you have a gift. Have you unwrapped it? In the place that you sit right now, you're staring at a gift, and I'm hearing, have you unwrapped it yet? And understanding that the point of your creation, your peaceful point of creation, is helping to bolster and augment the prosperity that you have meditated upon, seeing yourself and visualizing expansion, so that you could transform and transmute the feeling of imbalance that you had before. Praise. There's a gift within you. Are you allowing yourself to receive for the gift as you use it? Okay. Let's do a little bit more sound tuning with the singing bowl. And I want to say thank you to Kat. And we will get to your super chat. Okay. So we're going to work with the number 6. Just breathe in that love energy. Bring in that prosperity. All right, first card already had flipped over in the deck and I didn't notice it. So who are you today? You are the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles means you know exactly what to do. You have all the resources that you require to accomplish everything you want to. And your willingness to move forward with your plan, with your responsibility, however you wanted to spin that band, is a knowing that the energy of money is flowing. We're going to be definitely talking about money today. Okay, the crossing energy we have is the Seven of Pentacles, and it showed up to me in reverse. And it says to me, you have had this chance to come out of a period of so much waiting. In other words, you've been working for years, you've been building, you've been growing, you've been investing your time and energy for a certain amount of time into this ability. For some of you, this had a lot to do with learning and understanding the way that energy of money flows and learning new skills. Some of you, it was learning and developing new skills, but other of you, it was taking a divinely gifted skill that you carried from childhood and putting it to practice. And because you've done it so much, it's like the period of waiting is over. Now you're going to see it be very, very productive. So I see an increase coming. Yes, see? Subconsciously, you're at a new beginning, a new financial beginning, a new financial beginning. You changed some energy in your life. And I'm hearing for somebody it was as simple as changing the vocabulary, the vernacular that you use in your affirmations or your journal writing, where you would say, I am expecting blank amount of money or blank in relation to my money flow, right? And you began to be having, enjoying, spending, investing, and creating with, right? The money that, okay, so it was, I hope you understand. If it was meant for you, you totally got that. Okay. Recent past 3D experience. Recent past 3D experience was the Four of Wands, and it did show up in reverse. The Four of Wands in reverse is self-initiated. It's like you started. Whatever this was you've been building, you were the one that put it into action. Like it was an inspired action, but you yourself had to do it. And it took you through a whole lot of changes. I see you going through some major life changes. The number 2 is very significant to you in these life changes. Very significant, monumental, timeline marking events happened over this period of creating and investing in this thing that is finally giving you the flow, the prosperity, everything that you wanted. Okay, now here's the thing. In your conscious mind, you have the Six of Swords and it's in reverse. It's saying that your synapses are programmed to continue to worry and doubt. And so this is some energy that you have not yet completely figured out. But you know that you've made great breakthroughs in it because of the fact that you have changed it. You know that somewhere there's a vestige of it lingering, but you've already worked with so much of it. It's not that you haven't made any ground at all. You've made a lot of ground. As a matter of fact, you already let go of so much energetic conflict to your financial flow. So many false beliefs, so many programmed ideas. You already let those go. There's just a couple more kinks to work out in that. But you know what? The fact that you're seeing this flow the way you are now is going to be very supportive energy in that, because now you're going to have a tangible 3D experience to relate that to. So let's look at an incoming tangible 3D experience in regards to this financial flow that we're discussing. And it's the High Priestess. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is somebody who is cared for. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's like you're attracting. And it's like, because you're able to look at how you've opened up that flow and how now you're seeing the fruits of your labor flowing into, you're seeing the financial gains, you're seeing the clientele, you're seeing the contracts, you're seeing the income, you're seeing the income, because you focus upon that. You're opening up the channel even further. You're opening up that flow even further and wider for that financial flow to continue to grow. Yes, I love this. Okay, so your approach is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse says, you know what? I'm going to continue to build off of what I have built off of. And some of you are in the place of beginning a new level to this, right? And there's the energy of expansion. I also hear, where one person takes, the word of mouth is great, because that one person is going to go tell so many others, right? So many others will hear from that one big cheer. And it's like, if one person tells 3, that's 3 more for me. Okay, the way you're being viewed is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. I see that people are really attracted to your energy. They're able to sense your energy. So it excites people to want to work with you. They want to work with you because they appreciate the energy that you imbue. They're appreciating the love that they're feeling flowing from you. And so they're excited for the opportunity to take advantage, to be in your space, to work with your projects, to be a part of what you're building. They're really excited about that. They feel like you're really going to have a lot of success. And so they're like, I just want to be somehow supportive of this. I want to be a part of this. I'm going to just keep, in other words, it's like, let's say you have a restaurant or a clothesline, right? And so somebody really loves what you're doing. And they're like, I'm just going to tell everybody about this because I want this really to take off and be really successful, you know? And it's like they see that there's so much more available for you and they want to be a part of that expansion and growth. So you're getting a lot of love. And I'm hearing, even when they think that they're giving you hate, they're talking about your name, making it even more great. So that's awesome. But for the most part, I really see in your experience, this is about you receiving a lot of praise, a lot of love, a lot of admiration, respect, word of mouth, people telling, hey, did you hear about this great little hole in the wall spot? They do tacos, they do nails, they do hair, they do clothes, they do, what do they do? And it's like they're talking about you, right? Well, your innermost emotions about this is the sun, and in reverse, the sun is still fantastic. And the sun here is saying, you already learned how to pour positive energy, pure positive energy over your projects, your passions, the things that you're growing, the things that you love, and yourself. And you're like, not only will I shine my light, I will shine more light of love. I'm gonna focus more of this energy right here up on this thing. What you can see, yes, this sing, for example, the singing bowl is part of our show. Look, oh my God, and I feel the energy flow as I just pour love all over it, right? Pouring the love, intentively viewing, the energy of love just flowing all over the singing bowl, right? And so, and then it attracts more to the show. And this is some way somebody's feeling. And yes, maybe you're not talking about a singing bowl, but fill in the blank. What is that you're doing that with, right? Whether it's a physical way that you're doing it, as I just showed here, right? Which you can also do, or it's just because of the love that you're feeling and thinking about this thing to you. Okay, let's see what's the outcome for the situation today. What's the outcome? Well, we have the bonus card with the last judgment. Love this as an outcome as we're talking about finance. This is resurrection of what was dead. This is a second opportunity. This is huge announcements. So in the realm of what we're talking about income. We're talking about your financial income today. So what will this mean? This is somebody who is giving this Knight of Cups energy, just loving you. What you didn't know was like they work at a radio station and they just give you a shout out and all of a sudden your phone's ringing like crazy. Or they have 100 million followers on Instagram and they post nail selfies, right? And so their nail selfies is like, whoa, all of a sudden now everybody's on your stuff and everybody wants to fly you everywhere to do their nails. Or what, fill in the blanks. I'm just using the things that I relate to, right? This is where an opportunity that before came around in a different way with different players in place, but with the same energy. You walked past it. You did not embrace it. And now you're approaching the same space from another headspace. And you say, you know what, this time I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity. It's fantastic for me. Tell me more about this judgment card. And I here just pull off the top. The 8 of Wands, this is going to happen really fast. Lots of communication, that whole word of mouth spreading. It's like you, this would be like me doing nails for the biggest blabbermouth in the celebrity industry. What do I mean by that? I mean somebody who's going to put it on blast on TMZ. They're gonna be. This would be like me doing Cardi B's nails right here. You know what I'm saying? And she's everywhere, and they all are talking about it, and she's gonna bring the extra attention to it. You know what I'm saying? So how does that apply in your prosperity, in your means of income? Because you about to have somebody who got a lot of attention just talking about your stuff, putting it out there, letting the world know, right? The Knight of Pentacles, and this is going to be something that continues forward. This person is stable. This person is going to stick with you, is what I'm hearing. This person is going to stick with you. They want to ride with you. They want to move forward with you. And the 5 of Swords in reverse, and they say, whatever was blocked up, they're going to help break that up. Whatever confusion was there, yeah, it's time to move on. It's in reverse. The 5 of Swords upright upright is like being in the mental conflict, being in the place of mental challenge, having to make some changes, right? And you said, nope, I'm changing this energy. I've changed my mind. I do want to take advantage of this opportunity this time. And this person over here, they're going to move forward and they're going to help you get past all of the conflicts that you have, because now you have, again, as we spoke and channeled earlier, something tangible. This Knight of Pentacles is something tangible, something you could see. The accounts overflowing, you know what I mean? The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. Love that this is here as our foundation. Yes, because this is saying that positive energy, that pure positive bliss that you've been sitting in is what's bringing in this monetary situation. The Two of Wands is in reverse, saying you took a risk, you took a chance, you took flight, baby. The Four of Pentacles says you had to open up, stop being so blocked in. You had to open up to your world, open yourself up, put yourself out there, right? Put yourself out there. This is like you're at the mall and walking around and you bump into the right person because you finally went out. You went out there. You went and you sang your song on the mic. You went out and you produced that thing and put it on YouTube. You went out and you handed flyers, or you stood in the right place and just sang your amazing grace, whatever that means to you, okay? So these are the tarot messages that we have for you today. If it resonates with you, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't make your heartstrings sing, then leave it where you found it, because this could be somebody else's reading. But I really feel like, yeah, this is amazing. I'm being told to mention some of the zodiac signs. And so first off, we do have every element on the table. So ultimately, zodiac signs don't matter. However, some of you will be very resonant to the signs of Leo and Virgo, is what I'm hearing, and earth signs, okay? So however that applies to you, I am grateful that you took time. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up and for subscribing with live notifications. And now we're going to get into the 9 rings on the singing bowl, and then we're going to get Kat's super chat message out for her. Okay, so here we go. Breathe it in, guys. All right, so there we have our singing bowl. It feels great in the heart. And speaking of the heart, the Psychic Tarot of the Heart wants to speak for you today, Kat. This is one of my oldest decks that I've had since I first really embraced my passion for these channel messages and cards and using them. All right, what is the message for Kat at this time, Mr. Scott? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, here it is. And you get 2 cards today. So you have the solar plexus chakra, and you have, wow, the sacral chakra. Love, 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 love. So first off, I see you putting your energy forward to move towards the things that you desire. Putting your energy forward, what we want. Okay. Energy clearing, energy healing, energy enhancing for the solar plexus chakra and the sacral chakra does benefit you, okay? The colors, yellow and orange, benefit you. Foods and beverages that are yellow and orange benefit you at this time, because you're moving powerfully forward into something you've always wanted. And there's a big, huge applause for you. There's a huge kudos for you. Because I'm hearing your motives in embracing this and making the moves you have are ones of love for yourself and for your brothers and sisters of humanity. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. You have the 5 of Swords, win or lose. I love this. So you're like, no matter which way it goes, no matter what happens, like, It's not like it can hurt me, so I may as well try. I'm gonna put some energy into this. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. There may be a little bit of doubt within me that this could even work out the way I want it to, the way I'd like to see. Maybe my doubts come up, but I'll tell you what, these two cards here are saying you're moving in the direction of confidence, of vitality, of willpower, of what makes you feel good about yourself, the things that you are proud of. This is your shine. There we go. Thank you, baby. Like the sun, I always shine, right? And the sacral chakra is I desire, I want. These are things that I'm passionate about. This is about my own health in regards to honoring my choices and my desires. Yes. This is the energy of joy. This is saying moving in the direction of doing what feels empowering for yourself and shining your light is really making you feel happy. And that's a great thing to see. Again, use these two colors together, orange and yellow, or separately. Use this one day, use this one the next day, but use these colors in the way that you play, and whatever that means for you is going to be important to help enhance you. And I'm hearing, don't worry about the doubts. You will learn to leave the doubts out, and life will show you, because you will have wanted to say something, but you will not let it come through. And then later on, it will be told to you nearly exactly the way you were going to say it in a predictive energy. But as you learn to recognize this, you're going to learn to just speak through whatever doubts persist, okay? And this is going to help you know your own accuracy and clarity. And you will begin to discern the voice of the intuition with a greater ferocity. So these are the messages that I have for you, Kat. Thank you for your super chat and for your energy and sharing and all that you do for all of us. We appreciate you. That's the deck that we use. And I will be back with more channel tarot messages for you. But until then, I want to give a shout out to all of my silent stalkers. I haven't said hello to you for a while. You get on, you watch a show, you don't say nothing. For some reason, some of you are intimidated by pushing the thumbs up button, but others of you are not. Either way, we love all of you. And we absolutely do love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time.